What's up, everybody? Today we're in Greensboro, North Carolina, on the campus of North Carolina A&T. I'm here with
Stacy,
Colin,
Cameron,
Mitch,
Ariel.
and Wes. Come with us today as we learn more about their college experience at their illustrious HBCU.
Can I get an Aggie pride? Aggie pride.
Let's do it.
My name is Colin Simeon. I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I'm a junior agriculture and fashion double major, and I run a project called Semi Stitch that takes old materials and sustainable materials and makes it into practical modern fashion. I'm also a member of the jazz band and a former member of the marching band, and this is me.
Hey everyone, I'm Stacy Spencer. I'm a senior honors nursing student and I'm from Prince George's County, Maryland. What I'm involved in on campus includes I'm a Spring 24 initiate into the Alpha Phi chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, where I serve as our Uplift Our Local Community Chair and Standards Chair. I'm also a Fall 23 initiate into the Sigma Chi Beta chapter of Chi Eta Phi Sorority Incorporated, where I currently serve as the Dean of Membership. It is just a sorority for nursing students here on campus. I'm a volunteer at the Aggie Source Food Pantry. It's just like the food pantry for students on campus who are in need of any like non-perishable food items. What else am I involved in? I am an initiate into the Utah chapter of the Sigma Theta Tau International Nursing Honor Society. And I used to be a Cool Miss dancer my sophomore year, and I think that's everything. Oh, also I used to be the president of Metro Aggies. It's a hometown organization here for DMV students.
Hi everyone, my name is Ariel Carr. I am a senior honor psychology student, minoring in marketing, all the way from Atlanta, Georgia. So currently on campus, I am a Spring 24 initiate into the Alpha Phi chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. In that chapter, I serve as the Ivy Leaf reporter, which is basically the social media chair, as well as I serve as the social media chair for Black Girls Vote, which is a political advocacy organization on our campus. And I also am a trailblazer for a STEM organization called Girls Like Me, where we go to basically elementary schools bi-weekly and we teach girls STEM lessons. And yeah.
What's good, everybody? My name is Wesley Grammer. I'm a senior mechanical engineering student from Prince George's County, Maryland, and I'm currently serving as the chapter pole mark for the Alpha Nu chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. I'm also here on campus serving as the vice president for the National Society of Black Engineers, and we're one of the bigger chapters in our region on the East Coast. Got about 400 people, so that's a pretty big job, but I've been enjoying it as well. And yeah, I just balance school, being a full-time engineering student, as well as those positions that I just talked about.
Hi guys, I'm Cameron McDuffie. I am a senior honors biology pre-medical student with a Spanish minor from Baltimore, Maryland, and I am a transfer student to the illustrious North Carolina Agriculture and Technical State University. And I'm involved in Senate. I'm a cost senator for this academic year, as well as the president of A World of STEM, which is a nonprofit for disadvantaged students in Greensboro. And I'm also a teaching assistant for the biology department.
How y'all doing today? My name is Mitchell Etheridge III. I'm from Birmingham, Alabama. I am a kinesiology student, and I play football here at North Carolina A&T State University.
Why was attending an HBCU important to you?
Attending a HBCU is important to me because it puts me in that space where I'm able to be around other people in my culture, other people who look like me and share that same like-minded mindset, and it keeps me in that group of great ideas at all times.
Attending an HBCU is important to me because I've always wanted to just be in an environment with students who look like me, who also want to strive for success as much as I do. I wanted to be surrounded by people with the same mindset as me and just the same culture, like certain things we say and do, we just understand. And I just want to overall have a great experience for my 4 years of undergrad.
So attending an HBCU was important to me because I wanted to be really in tune with my culture. Growing up, I went to a predominantly mixed race school, I would say, and I felt like my culture wasn't really shown there, and I really wanted to express myself through different things like fashion, arts, dance, theater maybe. So I really wanted to just expand my own venture and be able to find myself within my school.
Attending the HBCU was really important to me because HBCU culture is really driven within my family. Well, not at A&T necessarily. Most of my family, well, my parents actually met at Hampton University, and a lot of my family, uncles, aunts, actually went to Hampton as well. So growing up, they always spoke to me about the HBCU experience and what it was, and kind of how it's a family environment. And really ever just hearing that all 18 years of my life leading up to me coming to college, I really was inspired to come. My mom actually told me before I started visiting college campuses that as soon as you get on the college campus that you know you're supposed to be on, you just gonna know. And you're gonna know that that's exactly where you're supposed to be at. And I really didn't believe it. I thought it was just something that people would say about whatever school that they went to. But when I came to my visit at A&T in the spring, I just immediately felt at home. Students that I didn't even know were engaging with me, talking to me, making me feel welcomed at home, and I knew it was a place for me. As soon as I left the tour, came home back to Maryland, I knew that I was going to end up back in Greensboro that fall. So, best decision of my life.
Attending an HBCU was really important to me because I wanted to surround myself with people that look just like me. I really wanted to be empowered by the Black excellence that I've always learned about through my father, and I really wanted to just surround myself with people who are going to motivate me to want to go to a higher level in life.
Attending the HBCU was important to me because I get to be myself. I don't have to worry about who looks at me in a different way. I'm surrounded by a bunch of people that want to see me succeed in life, that wants to help me in life, that they don't just care about where I came from. They want to see where I'm going to go in life. Being at this HBCU it's been a life-changing thing for me, and I'm blessed to be here. I'm excited to be here, and I'm ready to see where A&T is going to take me in the future.
I know this is so random, and I'm so sorry.
You're fine.
But we're from, hey, exactly. I'm flagged you down because you're wearing a Metro Aggies jersey in the mail lot. I'm out of my we were running.
Yeah, I better say we just hawked y'all down. Y'all just kept
I
walking.
ain't seen nobody. Okay, let me keep walking.
I spotted the jersey. I don't know, it just means a lot to me because, you know, I put a lot of work into it. So, yeah. Yes. But we are doing like a little interview session with Aggies. So, especially with you being from the DMV, I just wanted to get your perspective on how A&T culture has, like, you know, helped you evolve into who you are today, especially being from the DMV, the growth that you've seen.
Okay, definitely. Yeah, being from the DMV, I would say, like, everybody's kind of doing the same thing. So definitely, like, coming here helped me, like, step out my comfort zone and, like, do more and just be inspired by people that's, like, you know, doing things like modeling, you know, being an SGA. So I really feel like, you know, being in this culture helped me, like, discover things I'm, like, interested in. I feel like back home in, like, PG County, like, a lot of people are, like, shy to do things they really want to do. So, like, yeah, definitely that.
I agree. That was definitely me. Like, I was just in a small bubble in the DMV, PG County specifically. So coming here, like, I'm a whole new person.
Right.
You know? So I definitely agree. Are you from the DMV?
I'm from Baltimore.
Oh, cool. Okay, what's your perspective?
Can you re-ask that question?
Yeah, just like how A&T culture has helped you become who you are today, especially being from Maryland.
Okay, I think coming from Maryland, for me personally, I came from a predominantly white area in school, so I think coming here really opened my eyes to like SGA, like modeling, like he said, and just other perspectives in life that I didn't see before.
Yes. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate y'all.
Right.
Have a good one.
We appreciate y'all.
I believe that it's crucial to preserve the culture of HBCUs because of, in remembrance of why it was created in the first place. As we know, African American students were not allowed to go to PWIs, and our ancestors worked extremely hard to make institutions strictly for us. And the time that it took to actually create the cultures and the traditions that we have should be preserved for other generations to come, just because they see this culture, and I believe everybody who is interested should, you know, have these type of experiences. They're one of a kind and a memory that lasts long forever.
HBCU culture is important because it's like that third space that gives people that leeway to enjoy themselves, to be themselves, and to express themselves to an extent that's way different than if we were just at a regular school like a PWI.
So I believe it's crucial to preserve the culture of HBCUs because HBCUs are really great colleges, and I feel like they're not really talked about enough. The culture of HBCUs is definitely something that is very specific on the HBCU. As you know, HBCU is a historically black college, so there are a lot of historically black colleges, but each HBCU has its own culture, so that way they're able to try new things and get new ideas depending on what school they may go to.
I feel like it's crucial to preserve the culture of HBCUs because I feel like HBCU culture is unlike any other. Just being in the position that I've been in, where I've actually had the opportunity to work multiple internships and be in a lot of different environments outside of just HBCU culture, which is obviously not the typical culture. Where here at HBCU we are the majority, African American people are the majority. I've noticed that me coming from HBCU, going out into the real world and those internships, like I said, I've noticed that I have a different kind of confidence than my peers surrounding me, African American peers surrounding me that actually attended PWIs. Here, being surrounded by so many people that look like you and that are striving for the same kind of goals as you and striving overall to do well in their life, period. Like, it gives you a kind of sort of different confidence about yourself and about you as an African American in this country. And it really just makes you feel that you can do anything that you put your mind to. So really being in this culture, in this environment at HBCU has really pushed me and caused me to grow and give me a different kind of confidence. So
I think it's important to preserve the culture because that is our backbone historically, and that is why we empower each other, and that there's so much black excellence and power behind us. And for us to keep that going and educating others on the culture, whether it's older and younger, that's how you keep the tradition going and keeping the support and black excellence going.
It's crucial to preserve the culture of HBCUs because this is where it all started. This is where our history has began. HBCUs is a place where us as African Americans, we can go to a place that we know we're loved. Like, everybody's gonna be here for us. We don't have to worry about anything. And it's plenty of people that looks like us, and we can all just be together, have fun.
What's up, bro? You good, bro? You wanna be in a vlog, bro? NCAT vlog? Sure. What's up, bro? What's your name? Introduce yourself.
My name David.
Yeah.
I'm a first year information technology major.
Yeah.
And I'm just on the way to go meet some friends.
Meet some friends?
Yeah, meet some friends.
You gonna come in. So look, I'm not an NCAT student. She is. So we got a question for you. So, do you know NCAT Chance?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
She gonna give you a random one.
What's this for though?
It's just a documentary, just a vlog.
Oh, for A&T?
Yeah. So we're gonna do, she gonna give you a random one, you gotta finish the lyrics. All right?
I'll try.
All right.
Ready?
Yeah.
I like my A in front of my
G, in front of my I, in front of my E.
He's spelled it wrong.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Like, I be at the basketball games, I be at everything.
Yeah.
But you know, I don't really say it like that.
You good.
But at the
So you
same time, I know it though. I know it.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Gotcha.
With the crowd.
All right, bet. All right, bro. Appreciate you for joining.
For sure.
All right, bro.
How would you describe your school's culture in 3 words?
My school is my school is like a simulation. Like, so much of the school and so much of what goes on is like things that wouldn't happen in real life. And that's a cool thing, but it's also like, it messes up with the way people interact. And 2 other words I would explain it as is, it's definitely unique and it's definitely appealing. So with all 3 of those things, it's a great mix, but it's something to be cautious about when choosing to come here.
I would describe my school's culture as unique, empowering, and prideful. We have a lot of pride here.
In 3 words, I would describe my HBCU as resilient, empowering, and community-based. This is because I learned resilience the most being at my HBCU, just going to different events, hearing different people speak. It teaches you a lot about resilience. Empowering, it's very empowering just to talk to different people, get to know people, different perspectives and things like that. And then, of course, community-based. We do a lot of community service, every weekend, every day. We're always serving, doing something. So, yeah.
How would I describe my school's culture in 3 words? I would say impactful, motivational, and family-oriented. I know family-oriented 2 words, but you know, I would say those three things because I feel like that embodies just what A&T is as a whole really well. So.
My school's culture in 3 words, I would say 1, amplifying for sure. I would say 2, I agree with the others when they said prideful. We're very prideful. This school, yeah, we love our school. I definitely could say that. And then 3, my 3rd word, I would have to say, I would say ambitious for sure, because everyone at the school is just always ambitious to do something in this world, whether it's outside of the school, in the school, or back at home. Everyone is determined to make an impact in this world. So I would definitely say we're definitely the most ambitious school, HBCU, whichever you want to name it. We definitely have some go-getters at A&T.
I describe my school's culture in 3 words would be excellence, success, and pride. Aggie pride. Before every game, we come, the football team, we come and touch the feet of these gentlemen to show our respect and to thank them for what they did for us. Their sacrifice is the reason why we're still here playing the game we are playing. It's an honor because of them. It's not a right. So we have to always come and say thank you and show respect to them.
So what's good, y'all? We definitely had to stop at one of the most historic and instrumental parts of our campus here, the Ep4 statue. Here you can see Mr. David Richmond, Mr. Franklin McCain, Mr. Aziel Blair Jr., and Mr. Joseph McNeil. And they're very important to not only our school, but also the Greensboro community, because actually 65 years ago on this day, February 1st, they went to downtown Greensboro, obviously during the Civil Rights Movement, and actually did a sit-in as college freshmen, fighting for the Civil Rights Movement and for equal rights. They decided to sit in, they knew their rights, and essentially demonstrated a lot of courage as young 18-year-old freshman men, and were really instrumental in the Civil Rights Movement because they kind of sparked up the movement of sit-ins across the country. So these are some of the most historic A&T students that have ever graced this campus, and definitely wanted to highlight them on this tour, being that it is the 65th anniversary today as February 1st. So.
What's your favorite memory at your HBCU?
For me, my favorite memory is usually first day of class, last day of class, because you get to see the transition between people throughout that whole process. And for us, first day of class is a big deal because it's like we're starting off the new year with a great intention, with great ideas. And that's our time to get dressed, that's our time to show out, that's our time to be us.
I have a lot of favorite memories, but honestly, every single homecoming, G-Hell, greatest homecoming on earth, is always my favorite. Like, it never misses.
Okay, so I would say for me, my favorite memory, there's a lot of memories that I have at this HBCU. I feel like a lot of people are gonna say homecoming. Homecoming is probably top 2, but it is 2. Unfortunately, I think number 1 would probably be just hanging out with my friends in the Holland Bowl. Like, I'm sitting right in front of Holland right now, but behind me, well, in front of me is the Holland Bowl, and it was just fun. Like, we always had events out here, just different things you did freshman year, sophomore year, just random nights with your friends. I feel like those were really the best events. Unplanned events, I feel like those were the most fun. So I think that was my most memorable experience at A&T.
My favorite memory at my HBCU, well, as you can see, like I said, I'm the current chapter pole mark for the Alpha Nu chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated, and I would really say becoming a member of this fraternity was my favorite moment here at my HBCU, because it was really a beautiful moment for me, because as somebody who was already kind of involved in the campus life and leadership positions around campus kind of prior to me actually crossing into my fraternity, a lot of my line brothers and the people that I came into this fraternity with were doing similar things around campus. So I was able to actually build relationships with those guys and really get to know those guys before we even all ended up becoming a part of the same fraternity. So I was actually fortunate enough to kind of come into it with a lot of guys that I knew beforehand. So this fraternity and this chapter really just gave me the opportunity to create closer bonds with the guys that I already called brothers before, but are definitely considered brothers now. And I'm really just enjoying my last kind of couple months with them before I graduate and move down to Atlanta, working for AT&T full time. Really just enjoying my time with them and getting to know them as much as possible.
My favorite memory is corny as heck, y'all, so don't get on me, but my favorite memory was at Holland Bowl, and so there was a Powder Puff game. It was hosted by the Beta Epsilon chapter here at school, and they threw a Powder Puff game, and my team, we were losing like really bad, and they had no hope. But when our QB like threw me the ball, I just happened to catch it, and I ran. I stiff-armed this one girl. I remember it like it was today. I stiff-armed this girl. Mind you, I knew this girl too. It was cool as heck. I stiff-armed her, and I scored a touchdown, and it was like everyone was jumping. There were signs that had our team name on it. They were shaking it like bottle girls. Everyone was jumping. The coaches were so happy. They picked me up. It was so much going on. Like, we were just really excited, and that thrill has not been matched yet. So that's my favorite moment.
My favorite memory would be coming in this stadium for my first ever GHO. I mean, seeing all the alumni, the fans, this whole stadium fully packed out, it's just an awesome environment. Like, despite the outcome, it's awesome to see everybody out here showing love. Everybody wants to be here. It's a great environment.
What has motivated you to stay at your HBCU?
Here, I feel like I'm in a whole different, like I said, it was a simulation. I'm in a whole different realm of like unusual, that my unusual is appreciated, if that makes sense. So by being able to express myself, to share my own ideas, it's like a great mix of opportunity, education, and experiences.
What's motivated me to stay at my HBCU is the amount of HBCU graduates that I have in my family. That's been a huge inspiration, as well as the lifelong friends that I've made here, and the support that I receive is like no other. So that motivates me every single day to continue just pushing harder and doing what I do. And yeah.
Okay, so I would say what motivated me to stay at my HBCU is my future. Thinking about my future a lot, just thinking about the networking opportunities, the job opportunities, internship opportunities, and just different opportunities that I could have in the future definitely motivates me to stay at my HBCU. Of course, graduation, obviously. I want to graduate and have my degree, but those are the top two things I would say.
What has motivated me to stay here at my HBCU, I would really say just that family aspect that my parents were talking about. Like I said, when I first came onto campus, I knew it was my home, but obviously I hadn't actually experienced the culture or been on campus at all to really get to know anybody there. I just felt at home just off the aura and the spirit of the campus itself. But once I actually got here, the friends that I was able to make, the people that I was able to make connections with, I'm still close with my friends from freshman year. One of my roommates actually from freshman year, we were completely randomized roommates. We were both in the honors program. He ended up being my roommate my freshman year, and now senior year, we're both Spring 24 initiates into the Alpha Nu chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi. We're both currently on the yard now, enjoying our last couple weeks here as seniors at A&T. So it's just really a full circle moment, and I feel like the community I built here and the family I built here is really for life. And I see these people that I've met here really being a part of my life for as long as I got it.
Okay, so what motivated me to want to come to A&T was honestly a full circle moment. It was so many points, but if I was to nail down the number one reason I wanted to go here, it is because I visited this school with my friend, and I was able to see the support that was being brought by all the NCAT students. At my previous school, I was not supported academically. I was only supported athletically. I was there running track and field for the university, and I wasn't being uplifted to reach like my next level. Here at A&T, I've been pushed academically. I now want to pursue higher degrees. Like, I want to go after my doctorate. I did not think of that prior. I also pursued things that were outside of school that have boosted myself and given me more self-confidence, more empowerment, and it made me want to actually share that like through my YouTube channel, through Instagram. So I definitely think that A&T has fully evolved me into the woman that I am and the woman that I really want to be. And I'm glad that I came here, and I just always tell people that they should come to A&T because I really think like this is the best place that you can be. In your 20s, in your undergrad year, like this is the best place you could be for sure.
All right, so what motivated me to stay at my HBCU is the culture. I'm at a place that it's just an awesome environment. It's nowhere else that I would rather be than North Carolina A&T. North Carolina A&T, I've met wonderful friends, people that's family now. These are friendships that I have a long time, people that's probably gonna be in my wedding. So it's like, why not a HBCU? Why not the #1 HBCU?
So what is something that you would tell other students who's looking to attend North Carolina A&T or the HBCU? What's some advice or things you would give to them?
My advice for people looking to go to any HBCU, including mine at North Carolina A&T, is to just be mindful of who you are before you get here and be mindful of what you stand for, your morals, your ideas. Also, make sure that you take the initiative to do your research, know where you're going, know what you want to do. Yeah.
I would say, honestly, my advice would be to choose an HBCU because it's just like a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Like once you graduate and get into the real world, it's strictly like work and then you have your life. But now you're young and you have the time to, of course, get your education, but also having fun while doing it. You don't want to go somewhere that you'll, probably be miserable. Just saying. So I feel like just coming on campus all the time, it's always smiles, it's always great vibes. And even when I go to other HBCUs, like it's just the top pick. Like, yes.
Okay, so advice that I would give to anybody coming to attend an HBCU is to know yourself. Know who you are and what kind of person you are, because there's going to be a lot of opportunities, there's going to be a lot of organizations, there's going to be a lot of people. It's just a lot. So you have to know what kind of person you are and what kind of individual you are so that you can bring that to the HBCU community. When coming to a HBCU, you want to make sure that you're contributing as much to the school as the school is contributing to you. So everything that you're looking to get out of that school, you need to make sure that you can contribute to the school as well and bring something to the school. So like I said, knowing yourself, trying new things as well. Me personally, people probably would say I did so much in college, which I did, and I was stressed out sometimes, but trying new things is the best way to know exactly what you want to do and how you want to do it, what you like, what you don't like. You're not going to like everything you try. You might really like some of the things you try. So know who you are and try new things.
I would just tell them, if you're considering HBCU, just come to one. Like, I feel like a lot of people now in today's society, like, especially with TikTok and Instagram, like social media, like HBCU culture being a popular thing on social media, like they get this misconception of what a HBCU really is just because they see it online, and they make up an idea of what it is in their head before actually visiting and doing the research on the school. So I definitely encourage people to actually come visit, because you'll find out that while we do have a good time, like I said, that community, that family aspect is there. We're also students at the end of the day, and we're at accredited university, and we do still get a lot of work done. So for those that feel like they don't want to come to a party school, or they don't want to come to somewhere that doesn't take education seriously, I do encourage you to come, because we do actually do that, and we do have a lot of people and produce a lot of top engineers, top business people, top people in nursing, like different fields. So I really do encourage you to come, do more research about the school, because you could find it could be your next home. So I really do encourage you to do research on your HBCUs.
My advice for you, if you think that an HBCU may not be for you, is when you look around your surroundings, do you feel empowered? I think that that's a really big question that you should ask yourself when you're choosing your school, because I knew I wanted to go to a school that was going to make me the woman that I wanted to leave as. So just remember that when you're choosing where you want to go.
To all the athletes thinking about going to HBCU, do it. This has probably been the best thing I've done, transferring from a PWI to HBCU. I'm having so much fun. I love the environment, everything, from the fans to the band to the everything. I mean, it's hard to explain, but come pull up to HBCU. I'm trying to tell you, you won't miss out.